Well, hey there. I'm here with Peter Mitchell, and we are at the um, Edinburg Christian Church. And Peter's just going to give us just a sort of the brief story of how the prayer group got started. And if you're available, we'd love to have you to come out and pray with us. All right. Well, Peter, I appreciate you taking this time to just share with us a little bit about the prayer meeting here. Tell us how it got started and whose sort of vision was it at first.
Sure. So, not quite 4 years ago, a dear brother of mine that I'd known for a number of years since moving back to the Valley started knocking on my door and saying, "Hey, Pete, there's a group of men that I believe God is pulling together, and that He's wanting to knit together." And my life was full, and I was already busy doing other things for God, and I thought, oh, that's a good idea. We'll see about that someday, maybe.
Yeah.
And he came back the next week, and his name's Roy.
Okay.
Yeah, and he came back the next week, and on the third week, uninvited, I knew it was the Lord.
Yeah.
I just knew it was the Lord. And each time he came, he'd sit down and he would just kind of open up about these men that God is drawing together. And I had experienced that a couple decades ago in South Carolina, and I knew that was real. And when I came back in 2008, it wasn't really coming together. I'd worked actually for a couple of years at it, and the chemistry wasn't there, or the time wasn't there, or I wasn't there. I don't know what it was, but wasn't working. So on that third visit, when Roy came, I realized it was the Lord. I needed to get myself to the Wednesday men's prayer breakfast down at Ben's Diner here in Woodstock. And I met them. I met who they were. And really, it was after a few weeks of that I sensed that's an awesome gathering. It's a beautiful time. It's an encouraging time to be with other men in the Lord. Have breakfast, hear inspired, good talk from a man that loves the Lord. Different ones of them, and out of that, I had this deep hunger that we would pray, and that the prayer would go deeper together, and that we as brothers could come together and seek the face of the Lord and hear from Him, and that as we're changed, the community would be changed. I really had that strong sense. And so I didn't have anywhere else to go, and so I just had them come to my messy house. And so we started gathering there. We were there for a number of months, and I don't know how long, maybe the better part of a year or so. And then we went over to another church in Woodstock and prayed there, and met there for a while. And then I just sensed the Lord saying, we're going to shift gears, and it's going to be a little more honed toward intercessory prayer. So what began as pretty strong intercession kind of became in some ways supportive, which was good. Men need to support each other, and relationships, brotherhood needs to be there. And that happens in lots of different ways, certainly not just prayer. But my call was that it would be pretty focused intercession. And that can be global, national. It can be very personal. Sometimes we'll pray for individuals that are just known within our small circle. And so we began to do that. As we've done that, God has blessed us. God has brought a kind of unity that I hadn't known. I hadn't really known since my days much further south with a different circle of men. And now I'm an older guy. I know that's relative, but I'm older than who I used to be. And so with that comes a little wear and tear that's good in some ways, and some humility, I hope. And so yeah, it's been a powerful time. God has brought different folks to us as He's seen fit to do that. It's open. It's always been kind of small, but it's open for men to come and pray, and men pray in lots of different ways, and that's welcome. So anybody that's interested would be more than welcome. We meet here in Edinburg at Edinburg Christian Church at 9 a.m. on Wednesdays.
What's the address here? It's on Center Street, right?
It is on Center Street.
Okay.
Can't remember. It's 200 something, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll post that in the bio as well. So yeah, I've been coming a few months now, and it certainly seems, and it's very encouraging to me. Sometimes I pray aloud. Sometimes I just take it in. And so no pressure one way or another for anybody that would want to come and be a part of it. But it does seem to have a intercessory kind of a focus, which is just tremendous encouragement, I think, to me, knowing that that's taking place right here in our area. Anything else about this gathering?
Yeah, it's Wednesdays.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I keep saying Tuesday, don't I?
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday. You got the time right.
Right.
Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Wednesday at 9 a.m. So
most Wednesdays we're here. I would say almost all Wednesdays we're here. Occasionally we come up on one where we're not.
Yes.
There's a side entrance to the building.
Yep.
And that's the one that's generally always unlocked at 9. You can see the side entrance from the street. There's the main front doors. Just look to the right of those and you'll find your way in.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, my dear brother.
Yeah, pleasure.
And
I'm glad you're a part of it, Randall.
Hey, I appreciate that. Pray for Peter as he leads this group. As you would know, anybody who has led anything, any ministry, there is a spiritual warfare aspect that goes along with it. And so just lift him and his family up in prayer so he could lead others in prayer.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
and I would be grateful.
Amen.